What's up, everybody? This is Dominic here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. Wow. I was 100% amazed at this entire episode from start to finish. This was an episode that will, in my mind, go down to General Hospital history. It was the end of the nurses' ball today, but it went out with a bang. Let's go ahead and start talking about it. I got some news at the very end, some casting stuff at the very end of today's video that I'll get to at the end, but let me just start with Britt's announcement. I don't mean any harm, but Stevie Wonder told me he saw that coming from a mile away. Seriously. He told me he saw that coming a mile away. We all knew she was going to wind up pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant. I say either she's not pregnant or... Here's another theory I have. I kind of also talked about this yesterday. Y'all know Lulu and Dante also had another fertilized egg that, in case the surrogacy didn't work, they were going to use again. And that Britt was going to inject Maxie with. That Britt was going to eventually inject Maxie with, but they found out Maxie was actually pregnant with Spinelli's baby. So that egg wasn't used. Something tell me if Britt really is pregnant, she injected herself with that egg. With that fertilized egg. I have a feeling that's fine. If she really is pregnant, that's what happened. But Patrick is basically all, and Patrick flat out told her, baby or not, we ain't getting back together. Basically, like Taylor Swift said, we ain't never ever getting back together. So apparently, him and Sabrina are a couple. I'll give Patrick and Sabrina a chance. I'm not seeing much heat between them, but I'll give them a chance. But now let's talk about these performances. I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't really here for what Olivia was doing. I wasn't really here for the Bensonhurst medium, her and Max. I wasn't really here for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Was a little disappointed I ain't get to see AJ and Liz up on stage doing something. I was a little upset I didn't get to see that, but they kissed, and I was glad to see that. See, they actually kissed. So apparently, I guess they're a couple now. Now let's talk about Molly. Wow. I was blown away. I didn't know she could sing. Now apparently it was her and TJ's performance, but TJ was apparently, I think TJ was on the piano and whatnot. But people don't know, people probably know this, but that was actually Nancy Lee Grant's real life daughter that was the other girl up there playing the guitar. That was Nancy Lee Grant who plays Alexis' real life daughter, and she actually wrote that song. It was called Private School Girls. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not know Haley Pulis could sing like that. She blew me away with her voice. She blew me away. That was a little Avril Lavigne, like pinkish, like something like Avril. You'll see Avril Lavigne or Pink doing. But I loved it. I loved that performance. And I think that was also I think her name is Kate Grant, Nancy Lee Grant's daughter. I think that was her, like those two dudes that was back there playing the guitar. Well, those three dudes who were back there playing the guitar. Those guys are actually in her band, and I don't know if she actually wrote that song. So, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tempted to go download that song. That song was pretty good. And I'm gonna tell you what really gave me my life today: Epiphany and the Revelations. The Revelations being Tracy and Monica. They singing their old Pointer Sister song. I know that stuff because my mom listened to songs like that back when I was growing up. My mom used to play songs like that, but my mom's a big fan of the Pointer Sisters. That gave me my whole life. Everybody up there, people that were up there dancing and whatnot. That performance gave me my entire life. But anyway, those nurses ball performances were great. I mean, and at the very end, Sabrina and Patrick up on stage and with Emma singing "You're Not Alone," that kind of had me sitting shiver in a way. But I'm kind of interested in seeing, because Dr. Olbrich was saying something like, wait till we see the look on Patrick's face when he figures out Robin's alive. But she said that's Jerry Jackson's surprise, so I just have to sit back and wait for that. That kind of has me thinking, because Kimberly McCullough did shoot some stuff. She did shoot some stuff, from what I understand. She was on set shooting some stuff, but I don't think it's going to be shown that, because I think they had to space it all out. But I'm ready to see what they're going to do with that. And it was funny when they were up there, when Epiphany were up there singing. Dr. Olbrich was in that damn hotel room, up there in the Metro Court, up there dancing and whatnot. That kind of had me rolling in a way. It's kind of funny. But it actually showed, yeah. Today we also figured out that Britt actually has a human side. She actually says she wants Patrick to love her. She wants to be loved by somebody. And she's never really gotten love from her parents. Looking at who her parents, look who Faison and Dr. Ulbrich are her mother and father. And a lot of people, somebody actually brought this up. They believe Dr. Ulbrich probably was possibly raped by I don't think this is how it went down, but possibly raped by Faison, and that's how Britt was conceived. Or I could have been. I have a theory like this: Faison was so depressed about Anna and whatnot, or Dr. Ulbrich was the one that helped him during that when Faison supposedly died in that fire. Dr. Ulbrich was the one that stitched him back to health, help him get back to health. And she fell for him, and Faison was down about Anna and whatnot. So he just gave in and slept with her, and they conceived the baby. But anyway, I hope we get to see. I do hope we get to see Faison again. I do hope we really do get to see him again. But anyway, the aliens, Finelli and Maxie stuff. Ellie confronting Maxie about the baby and about a baby and whatnot. She eavesdropped in on their Frisco and Maxie's conversation and whatnot. And Maxie was all mad and whatnot. And Spinelli came up and said, "Well, what's this about?" And Maxie jetted off and whatnot. And like I said, it was fun to see. That was fun to watch. Real fun to see. But in Alien Spinelli's conversation about Spinelli came up with a thesis about the baby and whatnot that Maxie could be talking about Britt's baby and whatnot. I doubt. We know she's not talking. She wasn't talking about Britt's baby. And I am seriously ready for this baby storyline to be over with. I am so ready for it to be over with. I'm ready for Lulu and Dante. We're gonna see them again Thursday. The new Lulu Thursday, the 11th, because that's when M. Ryland. Let me know, is it Emmy or M. Ryland? I know she apparently changed it, but I still call them Marcy in a way. But it's gonna be good to see her on Thursday. As the new Lulu, I'm looking forward to seeing her. We get back to Luke and Laura tomorrow. We also see Nicholas again tomorrow, because apparently Nicholas is gonna wanna be so desperate to tell Alexis something tomorrow, and he's gonna squeeze Elizabeth's hand and whatnot. But anyway, I'm looking forward to what they have for tomorrow's episode. And at the end of today's Nurses Ball episode, it was good to see that Felix bought Lucy Cole out to bought Lucy Cole Thing of Roses out, and Lucy Cole made a speech, said they had raised a lot of money for AMFAR, who were actually a real organization that I think they do like HIV/AIDS research or whatnot, and they raised a lot of money for that and whatnot. So that was good to see. And I'm trying to think if I left anything out. Apparently Michael and Star officially broke up today. Michael got a phone call. He never said the name because he can't. They can't mention those characters ever again. Michael was talking to Star. Y'all know he was talking to Star on the phone. He was telling her about how much fun he had at the nurses' ball, that he got in he was a part of that whole Magic Milo thing, and that and that whenever she comes back, he'd give her a private party, and he was like, "What? You're not coming back? You're not coming back to me ever?" So apparently, Star breaks up with Michael over the phone. So that relationship's over, and we all know Kristen Alderson is coming back as a new character. I told y'all I think it's ignorant as hell in my opinion. But I have a good feeling she's gonna come back as Serena Baldwin. I just got a good feeling that she's gonna come back as that character. And a lot of people say she could possibly be the Quartermaine heir. But if they're gonna be so distant to pair Kristen Austin with Chad Duell, like I said, I believe they are dating in real life. Well, they're effing in real life, in my opinion. I think they're fucking in real life. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyway, but yeah, if they're gonna be so distant to pair Chad Duell with Kristen Austin, they can't make her the Quartermaine heir, because that would make Michael, and I guess the character's name is gonna be Lauren. That would make them cousins. So and that would be weird to have them paired together. But anyway, and like I said, we know when those One Life to Live 3 come back, they're gonna be different roles from what I understand. But we just know they're gonna have them paired probably in storylines with the same people, and paired with the same people they were trying to pair them with the last time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. What was you? I'm interested in seeing what comes next for after the Nurses Ball. Since the 50th anniversary is over, and according to Frank Valentini, The 50th anniversary may be over, but the surprises keep coming. The returns keep coming. But even though the 50th anniversary is over, and since it's over, the 50th anniversary has passed, and the Nurses Ball has passed. I am really intrigued and looking forward into seeing what comes next for this show. What storylines come next? Now, I believe I know what comes next from one storyline because I got a bit of a news. GH put out a casting call today for a 16 to 17-year-old African American female, a teenage female, and I have a feeling she gonna be either paired with TJ or somebody, or paired with, hell, maybe paired with Rafe or somebody. I think I have a feeling that's what they're gonna go with. They either potentially pair her with those two, and if they had to go this Rafe and Molly route, they have somebody for TJ to talk to or get with. Or if TJ and Molly stay together, they'll have somebody for Rafe to get with. But I heard that Lauren Frank character. Hey, this could be that Lauren Frank character. We never know. There is some black Quartermains out there, and it could be like Franco got into. Well, I will say this. I heard that the missing Quartermain heir storyline involves two women. There's possibly two Quartermain heirs, and they're both girls. So, hey, you never know. There is some black Quartermains out there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. Let me know what you guys thought. What was your favorite? What was your highlight of the Nurses Ball? What did you guys like about today's episode? What did you guys like about the Nurses Ball in whole? How did you feel about the Nurses Ball? I thought it was good. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is Dominic checking out. Peace. God bless. And I'm out.